Lesson on standard form for you. Standard form is when an equation is written in the form ax plus by equals c. A has to be a positive number or a number that's equal to 0, and a, b, and c all have to actually be integers. In other words, this format, 1/2 x plus 3/4 y equals c, or equals, let's just call this 9, is not in standard form because these are fractions. They have to be integers. An example like 4x plus 3y equals 12 is a situation where they are all integers, so therefore it's in standard form. When it's in standard form, you can graph the line using x and y intercepts. We demonstrated that with our previous lesson. Mr. Davies spent $230 on lunch for his class. Sandwiches X are $6, so $6 X, and drinks Y are $2, so $2 Y equals $230. To get my x-intercept, I'm going to plug in 0 for y, so my resulting will be 6x equals 230. X equals 230 divided by 6. Alright, so you do 230 divided by 6 and you get 38.3 repeating. You also need to go and find your y-intercept. So you're going to have 2y equals 230. Divide by 2, y equals 115. So if we're going to go graph these, because we have to graph using our x-intercept. 35 is here, 40, we're going to be closer to 40, so approximately there for our 38.3. Y is going to be 115, 100, 110, right about there. Connect the two dots. Wonderful line, right? Connect those two dots, that creates your line. The intercepts. We can purchase 115 drinks and no sandwiches, or we could purchase 38 sandwiches and no drinks. That's the meaning of the intercepts here. If it's an equation is given to you in another format, you're actually able to use algebraic manipulation to put it into standard form. Remember, standard form looks like this: ax plus by equals c. In this first example, x and y are not on the same side, so we need to move this 3x. I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. Negative 3x plus y equals 1 is still all that's left over there. However, we're still not actually following the rules because a, we said, had to be a number greater than or equal to 0. Since this is negative 3, it does not fit that. To get rid of the negative 3, we're going to actually have to take everything and multiply through by a negative 1. Negative 1 times a negative 3 will actually make a positive 3x. That now fits the rule. Negative 1 times y is going to be negative 1y, or negative y. Negative 1 times 1 is going to be negative 1. This is your final answer in standard form. This one has fractions. To eliminate the fraction, you multiply through by the denominator. Everything gets multiplied. So 4y equals 4 times negative 3/4 is going to give us negative 3. Don't forget the x. 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. To get the ax plus by version, you need to move this negative 3x over. 3x plus 4y equals negative 16. A is a number greater than or equal to 0. All of these are integers. Final answer. Last example here. We have fractions again. We have a 5 and a 10. You need to find the least common denominator. In this case, between 5 and 10, that's 10. So we're going to multiply everything through by 10. 10y equals, don't forget our little trick here for multiplying fractions times whole numbers. 10 divided by 5 is 2, times 2 is 4. It's a negative, so negative 4x. 10 divided by 10 is 1, times 1 is 1, so plus 1. Still not in standard form. We have to add 4x to both sides. 4x plus 10y equals 1. A is a number greater than or equal to 0. All these are integers. We're good to go.